Hey everyone, welcome to This Explainer. Look, I get it. Filing your ITR-1 for assessment year 2026-27 sounds like the ultimate chore. But today, we're taking all that anxiety and tossing it out the window. If your income comes mostly from a salary, a pension, one house property, and maybe some interest, you are absolutely in the right place. We're going to make this a super logical, step-by-step journey. By the time we're done, you'll see just how incredibly simple this process can actually be when we just take it one step at a time. Let's get right into it.
So, here's the game plan for our journey today. First, we'll look at why you need to file on time. Second, our ultimate document checklist. Third, online versus offline filing. Fourth, mapping your income. Fifth, the verification steps. And finally, where to get help and support.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1. Why file on time? The real-world advantages.
You know, filing taxes isn't just about avoiding penalties. Avoiding late notices is definitely a huge plus, but it's really about unlocking some tangible benefits for yourself. Think about it. When you file promptly, the income tax department processes your return way sooner. And what does that mean? Faster tax refunds hitting your bank account. Plus, if you're planning to buy a house or maybe travel abroad, banks and embassies absolutely love seeing up-to-date, on-time tax returns. It makes getting loan approvals and visa applications significantly smoother. Oh, and filing on time allows you to carry forward eligible financial losses to offset your future gains. Honestly, there's just no reason to wait until the absolute last minute when the servers inevitably crash and panic sets in.
Moving right along to Section 2, your document checklist. This is basically the compass for your filing journey. I really cannot stress this enough. Having these exact documents physically sitting on your desk before you even start will save you a massive amount of cognitive overload later on. Think of it as gathering your ingredients before you cook. Your PAN and Aadhaar cards are your primary identity keys, so have those ready. You'll absolutely need your Form 16 from your employer since that's the whole foundation of your salary details. Don't forget your bank account details and interest certificates. Then we have two incredibly vital documents, your Form 26AS and your Annual Information Statement or AIS. These bad boys hold all your consolidated tax records. And finally, grab all your proofs for Section 80C and 80D deductions. Got them all? Perfect. Now we're ready to actually begin.
Next up, Section 3. Online versus offline filing. Choosing your assessment year path.
So you've got two main paths here. The online mode is highly recommended for the vast majority of us. You just log into the e-filing portal using your PAN as your user ID, punch in your password, maybe an OTP, and boom, you file directly right there in your browser. Super easy. But what about the offline utility? Well, this involves downloading an Excel or JSON file, filling out your details without needing the internet, and then generating a file to upload later. While anyone permitted under the rules can use this, it's honestly wonderfully tailored for eligible senior citizens. It lets them really take their time reviewing different tax slabs and filling out the forms at their own pace before ever logging in to upload the final JSON file.
All right, Section 4. Mapping income and deductions. Grounding your paperwork in the portal fields.
This completely demystifies the portal for you. When you click on the Salary and Pension Income section online, the document you need right in your hand is your Form 16. The numbers should literally just match up. Then, when you hit the section labeled Income from Other Sources, which is mostly for your savings or fixed deposit interest, you pull out those bank certificates we gathered earlier. And honestly, here is the absolute best part. The portal automatically fills in a ton of your tax and TDS records for you. Your only job is to simply cross-check those auto-filled numbers against your Form 26AS and your AIS. Boom! Guesswork completely removed.
Now, while we're mapping out these portal fields, we have to talk about maximizing your tax deductions. Seriously, when you reach the Deductions tab, make sure you are claiming every single thing you're eligible for. Under Section 80C, you can input contributions to your Public Provident Fund, or PPF. You can also throw in your life insurance premiums, or LIC, as well as any investments you've made in equity-linked savings schemes and the National Pension System. Next, keep an eye out for the Section 80D field. This is exactly where you enter the premiums you pay for your medical and health insurance. Inputting these correctly is how you legally lower your tax burden. Leave absolutely no money on the table, guys.
Okay, we're getting close now. Section 5. Verification and final steps. Crossing the finish line.
The absolutely crucial point here is structure. Let's quickly walk through the final filing phases. First, check the e-filing calendar 2026 on the official portal to nail down your specific target deadline. Next up is the pre-validation phase.
Right before you submit, the system is going to calculate your tax payable or, hopefully, your refund due. You must validate all your schedules and double-check your tax computation here. Finally, when you are 100% satisfied that all the information is correct, you enter the finalization phase simply by clicking the button that says Proceed to Validation.
But wait, we're not quite done. Once you submit, you are immediately taken to the e-verification process. Listen to me, this is mandatory. Without verification, your return is totally invalid. So let's walk through it. Step 1, you submit the return. Step 2, you'll be prompted to select an e-verify option. Now, you could use net banking or bank account codes, but Step 3 highlights by far the easiest method. Choose the Aadhaar OTP method. For Step 4, a one-time password gets sent directly to the mobile phone linked to your Aadhaar. You just type that OTP right into the portal, and you are golden.
And there it is. When you see that beautiful green check mark and the words Return Successfully Filed, you can finally take a breath and celebrate. The portal will generate your acknowledgement number, which is also known as your ITR-V. My single biggest piece of advice right here, immediately click Download and save this PDF file for your records. It is the absolute, undeniable proof that you completed the journey successfully. Almost done. Section 6. Getting help and support, your official safety net.
Look, sometimes technical glitches happen, but this directory is highly specific, so please don't just call a random number. If your issue is strictly about the e-filing portal itself, processing, or checking on your refunds, you want to call 1-800-103-0025. That's available Monday to Friday. But if you're stuck because you need to update your PAN card details through NSDL, you actually need to dial +91-20-2721-8080, which thankfully is open all days. And lastly, if your problem is specifically with the annual information statement, the AIS, or that e-verification step we just talked about, dial 1-800-103-4215. Knowing exactly who to call is going to save you a massive amount of time and frustration.
All right, we've officially mapped out the entire journey. You've got the checklist, you understand the portal, and you have the exact helpline numbers. So I'm going to leave you with this question. Are you going to take control of your financial footprint today and beat that chaotic last-minute rush? Gather your documents, use this explainer as your guide, and just get it done early. Thank you so much for joining me for this structured learning session today. Keep learning, stay organized, and happy filing.